In the heart of a desolate forest, a haunting sight emerges from the shadows. A deer, once a graceful emblem of nature's beauty, now bears the grotesque mark of a barnacle infestation. Its once pristine coat is marred by an unsightly array of barnacles, grotesque crustaceans that cling to its skin like a horror movie villain's twisted embrace. Each barnacle, a small fortress of hard shell and spiny protrusions, has burrowed into the deer's flesh, creating a gaping wound that oozes with a mixture of blood and pus, a testament to nature's brutal indifference. A symbol of innocence and serenity now becomes a canvas for this dark, parasitic narrative, prompting the viewer to question the fragility of life and the lurking horrors hidden within the natural world. Barnacles, typically associated with the ocean's depths, have found a way to invade the terrestrial realm, attaching themselves to unsuspecting creatures like our unfortunate deer. These tiny crustaceans, in their relentless quest for survival, latch onto any available surface, including the soft, vulnerable skin of mammals. Their attachment is not merely superficial. They secrete a powerful adhesive that allows them to cling on for dear life, often leading to severe tissue damage. As they grow, they form clusters, creating a grotesque landscape of shells that can weigh down the host, impede movement, and invite secondary infections. The deer. In the desolate expanse of the Arctic tundra, a haunting figure emerges from the shadows, a white fox, its pristine fur marred by a grotesque affliction. This is not just any ordinary wound. It is a horrific barnacle infestation that clings to its body like a sinister second skin. As the camera zooms in, the viewer is confronted with the unsettling sight of barnacles, those seemingly innocuous marine creatures, now transformed into a nightmarish spectacle. Each barnacle, a small, hard-shelled organism, has latched onto the fox, embedding itself into the flesh, creating a grotesque tableau of nature's darker side. The stark contrast of the fox's white fur against the dark, barnacle-ridden patches evokes a visceral reaction, drawing the viewer deeper into this chilling narrative. Barnacles, typically found clinging to rocks and ships, have found an unusual host in this unfortunate fox. These crustaceans, with their hard exoskeletons and feathery appendages, thrive in environments where they can latch onto a surface and feed on passing nutrients. In this case, the fox, perhaps seeking shelter or food near a coastal area, has unwittingly become a breeding ground for these relentless invaders. The barnacles, in their quest for survival, have caused severe damage to the fox's skin, leading to infections and a slow, agonizing decline. The sight is both fascinating and repulsive, a stark reminder of the brutal realities of life in the wild. As we delve deeper into the biology of barnacles, we learn that they are not just mindless parasites. They are complex organisms with a unique life cycle. They begin as free-swimming larvae, searching for a suitable surface to attach to. Once they find their host, they undergo a metamorphosis, cementing themselves in place for life. This transformation is a testament to nature's relentless drive for survival, but it also raises unsettling questions about the balance of ecosystems. The fox, a once agile predator, is now a victim of circumstance, caught in a web of nature's cruelty. In the end, this tale of the white fox and its barnacle infestation serves as a dark reflection on the relationship between humans. In the vast, untamed wilderness of North America, a creature roams that embodies both majesty and tragedy. The bison, with its massive frame and shaggy coat, it is a symbol of strength and resilience. Yet, lurking beneath this impressive exterior lies a gruesome reality, an infestation of barnacles that has turned this noble beast into a grotesque spectacle. Imagine a once proud bison, now marred by clusters of barnacles, each one a sinister reminder of nature's brutal indifference. These barnacles, small crustaceans typically found clinging to rocks and ships, have found an unexpected host in this land mammal, creating a scene that is both shocking and fascinating. The barnacle infestation begins when these opportunistic creatures latch onto the bison's skin, often around the face, neck, and legs, where the skin is softer and more vulnerable. As they attach themselves, they bore into the flesh, forming painful, protruding growths that can lead to severe infections. The bison, unable to shake off these relentless invaders, suffers silently as the barnacles multiply, each one a tiny parasite siphoning nutrients and energy from its host. The sight is grotesque. Barnacles, with their hard shell-like exteriors, contrast starkly against the soft, dark fur of the bison, creating a jarring image that is hard to forget. This infestation serves as a stark reminder of the delicate balance in nature, a balance that can be easily disrupted. While barnacles are typically harmless to their usual marine hosts, the bison represents a tragic misstep in the ecological order. The barnacles thrive in a world where humans have altered habitats, introduced diseases, and disrupted natural behaviors. As the bison struggles with its unwanted companions, we are forced to confront a darker truth: our actions can have unforeseen consequences on the natural world. In a twisted sense of irony, the barnacle's relentless grip on the bison serves as a metaphor for how humans can also cling too tightly to their environments, often at the expense of the very creatures that share this planet with us. So, as we marvel at this bizarre intersection of life, let us ponder the ethical implications of our existence. Are we not, in our own ways, the barnacles of this earth, sometimes inflicting harm without even realizing it? Perhaps it's time we learn to let go, lest we find ourselves clinging to a world that is slowly slipping away. After all, in the grand scheme of nature, we might just be the unwelcome guest. In the stillness of a sunlit pasture, a white horse stands, its coat gleaming like fresh snow. But this serene image is shattered by a grotesque sight. A horrific barnacle wound festers on its flank, a shocking testament to nature's cruelty. As we draw closer, the stark contrast between the horse's beauty and the foulness of its affliction becomes painfully clear. Barnacles, typically associated with the rough surfaces of boats and rocks, have taken a sinister turn, embedding themselves in the soft flesh of this noble creature. This is not merely a case of unsightly growth, but a harrowing invasion that speaks volumes about the delicate balance of life and the often overlooked horrors that lurk beneath the surface. Barnacles, those seemingly innocuous crustaceans, possess a dark side. They latch onto unsuspecting hosts,